look a lot more active and engaged.
And he gets the bucket.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Drummond. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's James. Feeds it to the wall. Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. That's good. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Now here is Yao. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good that time. Yao's got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Wall. The 10-footer finds the target.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And he is unable to get the second one.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
.105 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Drummond throws it down.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Drexler's gone just 2 of 7 from long range. Drummond the screen. James dishes to Drummond to take the lead. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those are some big-time heroics at the stripe. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
And Wall kicks to LeBron. Back to Wall. Here's Millsap. Oh, no good. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. so here are the West All-Stars.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
And the East All-Stars call time here. No good. And time expires, and we're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Drexler. Now is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bryant in at the 3 slot. And the technical free throw is good. Wall passes to Drummond. That's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Passes it to Yao. Deflects the pass. Wall dishes to Millsap. Lots of room. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Millsap. And here's Drexler. There's the 3. Outside for Curry. Drexler outside. Drexler with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And Drummond kicks to Wall. Off target from outside. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Yao. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Tremendous output from Yao. He's got 13 rebounds, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And he recovers it. And that one's good. Millsap. Drexler outside. Drexler with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
LeBron kicks to Millsap. Shot is off. Nice D by Kobe.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
The drive by LeBron. It falls.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Drexler kicks to Yao. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's LeBron. James with another miss.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
And it's good. There it is. He ties the game.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. Michael Jordan on the wing. Drummond passes to Wall. James outside. Lets it go with the three. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. We're going to keep this one going. And here are the East All-Stars now. Outside, Wall. Looking to get back on track here. And LeBron with a nice bucket inside.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
He continues to fire up the threes here in OT, but just has not been delivered.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And that one falls for John Wall.
John Wall.
Take a look at what John Wall's done. He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Yao dishes to Curry. Back to Yao.
That's his fourth personal foul.
First one falls for him.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
And so he makes both from the line.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Curry kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to Drexler. Curry passes to Drexler. Offensive rebound.
He hasn't been much help to them offensively here in overtime, Kevin. Maybe he's just exhausted.
LeBron gets to Millsap. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Millsap with the steal.
And it's the little mistakes here in overtime that can have a big impact. 2 turnovers for him in the extra period.
Hey, look, you don't want to be the scapegoat, so value the possession and make them count.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Drexler drives in. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The drive by Jordan.
Assist from.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And that's an aggressive